What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we are back. And given that the event this week on Arena is the Alchemy Try the New Changes event, I thought I would take this opportunity to give you guys an update on my blue-white no permanence deck that I love to play in Alchemy. If you don't know what this is, there have been new changes in Alchemy, and Arena will allow you to play an event and use all the cards even if you don't have them in your collection, which for free-to-play players like us is just straight up always one of my favorite event type structures. I just love it. I love trying cards that you wouldn't otherwise get to try. So here it is. If you want to throw it together and try it out, that's fine. If you want to play in the event, give it a shot. I love this deck. I'll play it in basically every format, but I think it's really good. And I think it's more viable than it was a couple days ago. And that is because if you didn't catch the changes, there was one big one. And that is that they nerfed the best card in the format, Painful Bond. So if you look in the left, the original version, instant draw 2 cards, and then cards in your hand with mana value 3 or greater perpetually gain. When you cast this card, you lose 1 life. That was amazing because you simply didn't have to play too many 3 mana or more cards. I had an excellent black-red deck that just casts this card like 10 times a game. And it's in a lot of the black-red decks that annoy the crap out of you that make this deck tough to beat. But now, it's if you see on the right there, draw 2 cards, then cards in your hand with mana value 3 or less perpetually gain when you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. So now it went from, it's basically the opposite. And now, I don't know that it'll be unplayable, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to be any good anymore. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if people continue to play it. With this card out of the format, which is what I'm assuming what's going to basically happen, we'll see. It just like opens up for our deck, and that is blue-white control, because a lot of the decks that play Painful Bond are the decks that we have the toughest problem with. So, all right, that's that. Let's get to the games. Alright, here we go. Game 1 in the play. Certainly not a great hand, but definitely keepable. We're going to need to find our white mana. And up against green-white. Okay, there you go. Right off the top, plains is great. Okay, green-white-red, sure. Tokens. This is going to be some token strategy. Alright, so play tap land, foretell, saw it coming. Got Doomscar at the ready. Okay, wedding announcement. Alright, yeah, I think just Doomscar here. So, with the 6 mana spells in our hand, we just need to stay alive long enough to cast them. And then we should win easily after that. Okay, Gallagher Garden to make more tokens. Oh, yes. Yes. Right off the top, Divine Purge. Perfect. Plus, it leaves Saw It coming up. Wow, that was the best possible draw for us. No, better lucky than good, right? Alright, let's see what they got. For a follow-up, they're up to 5 mana. Play it back, okay. We can counter it this time. Yeah, I mean, that's not a great use of Saw It coming, but I think the thing is, we have the 6 mana spells in our hand, we just need to live long enough to cast them. Let's find a land. Hopefully off this Witness of Future. Yep, and then just grab a dual land. And now I have Saw It coming up, hard cast. And then we can get to Discover the Formula, mana. Okay, second wedding announcement, that's fine. It's going to get cleaned up by Farewell. Which I'll probably just play next turn. Let's see what else they have. If they could play something else that we can Farewell. Oh, yes, okay. Just making up 1 token, alright. I mean, I don't think there's a need to counterspell. They do get a card off of their wedding announcement, but that's fine. Alright. Farewell. And then hopefully next turn we can find time to play our Discover the Formula. What is that? Okay. Pass the turn. So if they don't do anything else, take a hit here. Oh, beautiful. They just pass. Awesome. Okay. Divine Purge it away, sure. Foretell Doomscar. Alright, play a land tap. Leave up Saw It Coming, because it's reduced by 1 now. And we can Saw It Coming that. I don't mind using counter spells on some of these things that we could clean up otherwise, just because, again, the goal is to live long enough to cast your big spells, and once we start looping the Discovers and stuff like that, it'll be fine. So, what am I taking here? Another Farewell, sure. Foretell. Beautiful. I'm going to cast both of these. So these, Always Beholdings are reduced in mana cost to 1, so cast both. Alright, yeah, whatever. We're going to clean all that up. Okay, get in there. Down to 9. Yeah, keep 1 land, I think. Yeah, that March might be fine. Sure, another land, which is not ideal, but... Alright, let's see what we do. Okay, they're down to 3 cards in hand. They have no creature lands. I mean, we're in a great spot. Oh, yes. Now we are in a really great spot. They have 5 cards in hand. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I don't know what they have. And, alright. There you go. Just pack it in. Alright, very nice. Very nice. We cruised to victory. Didn't let them get too much out in front, and our reward is 1,000 XP. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, game 2 on the play. This hand is like the hand from our first game in that it is keepable, but not great, and we are going to need to find white mana again. So yeah, we have Behold the Multiverse for that. So opponent on white, red, black. So probably that City Stalker, Connoisseur, Fable, the Mirror Breaker deck. Okay, counter that. Okay, we're in a great spot. Let's see what they have. Sorin, can't do anything about that. Or whatever. We're drawing a bunch of cards here. Yeah, I think because we need white so badly, both lands in the bottom make sense here. And we don't draw a land. It's fine. We can search for a Witness the Future. There's a dual land. Perfect. And, yep, alright. Fateful Absence is there. Planeswalker on my turn. No. Alright, more nonsense. So, what? Mardu Super Friends? Okay. That's a thing, apparently. Planeswalkers are reasonably tough for us to deal with. We have cards for them. We're going to need to find a Fateful Absence probably at some point. Alright, I'm going to farewell all their stuff away except for the Planeswalker. And now we're at that point where we try to get to every game where we just want to cast them, discover the formula. So let's see what they do here. I think it's fine, not wrathing or anything, right? Because they're only getting 1 card from Wedding Announcement, so not too worried. 5 cards in hand they have. Alright, back down to 14. Token made, and then we can clean all that up so I don't get any tokens next turn. Perfect. Well, this Divine Purge has been excellent. Both games. Okay. Set aside both, sure. Foretell. Foretell both, I should say. Alright. They never see the pressure point coming. It's so ridiculous. Oh wow, and we draw an answer to it. Perfect. Well, we had the ruin anyway, so, but... Alright, let's see what they got. No, they don't fire up their land this turn, sure. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, that's fine. That's got it all cleaned up. And incoming. That should win us the game. Oh wow, and we drew Fateful Absence for the Planeswalker. Yeah, we should be able to cruise from here. Although, again, they have 5 cards in their hand. It's definitely scary. But we have another Discover the Formula. We have an answer for the land creature. Wedding Announcement's not going to do much. Plus, it'll get cleaned up anyway, so... Jeez. More Wandering Emperors. Alright, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like I said, they have 5 cards in their hand. Haven't been doing too much, so... Probably have another Wandering Emperor still in hand. Alright, token, sure. I'm going to clean all that up. Alright, let him hit me, and then another Discover. Yeah, that's fine. That's getting cleaned up too. We're going to Wrath all those away next turn. Alright, see what we get. Okay. That's where we want to be. Shuffle, easy for me to say. Shuffle those Discovers back in is what I was trying to say. Alright, grab another one. Do I just grab a land here? Yeah, I think with no Discover in hand and no Behold in hand, you have to take one of those cards there, even though land is really what we need, but okay. Apparition with no target, sure. Pump it up, got it. Alright. Let's see if they try to set up. Alright, we got him. Oh. Wow, the shame scoop. Wow. Anyway, they were dead anyway, so activate, oops, it's tap, shame scoop. We had 3 ways to deal with it, so not concerned. All right, prizes, here we go. Let's do this. 2 rares from Alchemy. First one. Yes, Inquisitor Captain is good. And this Turel's Disciple ended up never being playable, right? It looked like it was going to be good, but nobody plays it. All right, anyway, on to the next game. Alright, game 3 on the draw. This hand is bad. Easy mulligan. No white lands. Does nothing. We're on the draw. Alright, this hand is great. Don't need the Discover right now. Beholds are probably better until we get to 6 mana. Alright. Opponent on Forest. I don't recognize that land. Okay. Mono green, maybe. Get rid of that right away before they can have their, what is that card up that always gets me? Snakeskin Veil, alright. Set aside that Doomscar, we're going to need that. Okay, Ranger class, get in there, sure. Your opponent spends their 2nd turn or 3rd turn lining up the Ranger class, leveling it up, then, I mean, that's fine, right? That's always fine. Alright, let's see what they got. Another tap land, okay. Opponent on all the mono green dual face cards. Alright. We're just setting up for later. Let's see what they got. Well, pack leader, sure. At this point, we're going to have to wrath these away. Okay. Hit me for 4, down to 13. Behold. Yeah, I think probably both those are fine. Alright, I put Farewell away because I have a Farewell and a Divine Mastery. But I don't know. I think keeping them can't be too wrong either, so. See if that comes back to haunt us or not. Let's see what opponent has. Okay, Oddity, got it. They're going to get in, but we do have Revitalize. So, net loss of 2. Not the worst. Down to 11, though. Life total starting to become a factor. Another weird tap land from the opponent. Alright, let's Farewell their board away and hope they don't have another Oddity, even though they always have another haste creature. Oh, okay, that's not going to be a problem. Oh my goodness. Wow, Divine Purge has just straight up been on the top of our deck every time we've needed it. Every single time. Wow, it has been huge the 3 times we've played it. In one in each game. Wow. Alright. Damn. Okay. Ranger class, sure. Another Ranger class, alright. Yeah, Divine Mastery for all that nonsense. Don't have a haster. What is that thing? I don't recognize that, but alright. Yeah, just Wrath 1 for 1, it's fine. Like, this should be another game that we should easily win. What is this thing? Okay. Opponent just on all the green rares and mythics that they don't own. Must be a free-to-play player like us. Like, hey, I'm going to play all these and see how it goes. Alright. So we're stalled out. Out of action except for 1 Revitalize. This does happen. Despite all the card draw in this deck and all the recycling, you do occasionally get to the point where you just don't draw enough cards to win. That will happen once in a while after you seemingly have the game in control. Yeah, it just happens with this deck. I don't know how else to say it. Alright, let's see what we got. Opponent still getting in there, alright. Opponent 3 cards in hand, probably the fight spell. I'm going to play Fateful Absence, and there was no stick at all, so they don't have Snakeskin Veil, so it must be fight spells or holding lands. Alright. Me frantically searching through my graveyard. Alright, Mammoth. We probably win at the first Witness the Future we draw, or the first 6 mana spell we draw. Alright, got rid of that. There we go. That's the card I was looking for. Okay, Purge. I don't know why I played Purge there. When they can just stack their clone response, and make a lot of sense, but whatever. Okay. I love what opponent did with their deck. Just like, I'm playing every single rare and mythic and a few snow-covered forests. I discovered the formula, good. Didn't lead to more card draw, but we should be okay. They have 3 cards in hand, which, again, I assume are the fight spell. Yeah. I think I messed that up. I don't know that I should have played that there. Because now they get 2 mana to draw their card off their clue that they didn't have. Though if I play it in reverse, then they end up with a token, so I don't know. Alright. 5 cards in hand for opponent. Turntimber Symbiosis is scary. Decided to just use a counterspell on it. I don't know what could happen. Oddity, okay. That's going to get in. It's going to take half our life away down to 4. We can kill it next turn. Didn't have mana to do it this turn. Maybe it was too greedy with the saw it coming on the Turntimber Symbiosis. I don't know. I was scared of that card of what could come out of there. Alright, so my main phase, I use that while they're tapped out. Okay, not going to play the Angel card as a land because I want to get some Angels. Okay, what is that? Get rid of those lands. Alright, I mean, okay, that's helpful. Should be good. Alright. Am I not playing my Angels? I think I got scared after last time that Oddity got in and decided to just leave mana on tap. And then next turn I'll play the Angels and then have it up. Saw it coming, that is. And now that I draw... Okay, I did play it. I was wondering when I drew Discover the Formula if I maybe should not play the Angels there. I think I probably shouldn't. Alright, Symbiosis, counter that. Again, definitely worried about that card. Alright, Old Growth Troll. Blizzard Brawl, there it is. Probably have 2 of them. Yeah, I decided to just let it happen. Even though I figured they have 2 in their hand. Yeah, I think that's fine. Could kill their creature response, but I'm just going to clean it all up anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, farewell. And now, this should be game. Took us a while to get to this spot, but... Alright. Just marching that thing away. And now we untap with triple Discover the Formula, so Discover the Formula never seeks land, so there's no reason to play in your main phase. Alright, I respond to that. I didn't draw a counterspell, which I don't think there's any left in the deck. I think they're both in the graveyard, so... yeah, Oddity. I mean, this is a little... little scary. This is the type of thing I was worried about, but I guess Oddity's too expensive that it doesn't get the counters from Turntimber Symbiosis, so not really that much of a problem. Played one of each of the blue-white cycling lands because I think it's probably better than Cove. Maybe not, though, because I haven't cycled them at all. Alright, so Witness the Future, you want to get your counterspells and your card draw back in. Yeah, Revitalize is a great card to Witness the Future back. It just gives you 3 life and cycles itself. And you have so much mana that it's not going to be an issue. Plus, in this particular case, I'm at 3, so... Alright, Invoke the Ancients, not a problem, because haste is not an option. Alright, Divine Purge. Should have been the all-star so far. Alright, one mana Witness the Future. Grab some instants. Maybe shuffle the counterspell back in. I didn't even go for it. Yeah, Revitalize is great. That's exactly what you want here. And I can afford to take it because I have a Discover the Formula in hand. And opponent gives up. All right. Well, that was that went pretty well. That went very smooth. Those 3 games on video are the only ones I played. Won them all right in a row, and then that was it. So, yeah. I mean, that went pretty well. All right, let's get our rewards. It's 2 Kamigawa Neon Dynasty packs. The, what are they called? Alchemy packs. So, let's do it. And first one. Ooh, nice. Molten Impact is playable. Look, I got the Bond. After using my wild cards on it, and it got nerfed, I got one in the pack. And another one in the pack. Oh, good lord. And, okay, this card I have straight up never seen in my life before, so I'm guessing it's not great. Alright, well, thank you for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. This deck is fun to play if you're a sicko like me and you like to just, you know, control the board, draw a bunch of cards, kill everything they play, have nothing your opponent can really kill because you have no permanents. It's just tons of fun for me. I love it. So I don't apologize for that. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. We will see you next time.